Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. Today we're talking about something that's been causing quite a stir in Gauteng. Wardens joined forces with city officials in a major operation to remove illegal traders from public spaces. It's been making headlines all week, and we're going to unpack exactly what went down, why it happened, and how people are reacting. Please stay with me till the end of the video so you can see the sources and try to verify the news yourself. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest updates. So, here's how it started. Earlier this week, Gauteng Wardens teamed up with Metro Police, municipal officials, and environmental health inspectors for a coordinated operation targeting illegal trading spots across the province. The main focus areas were Johannesburg's inner city, parts of Pretoria, and several busy townships where street trading has exploded in recent months. Officials say the operation was part of a broader campaign to restore order in public areas, especially where unregistered traders have taken over pavements, taxi ranks, and sidewalks. According to reports from the city of Johannesburg, many of these trading spots were unregulated, overcrowded, or posing safety risks. In some areas, makeshift stalls blocked pedestrian walkways, while in others, traders were found selling expired or counterfeit goods. Health inspectors joined in to check compliance, and those found violating hygiene and safety standards were asked to pack up immediately. By the end of the day, several stalls had been dismantled and dozens of people were questioned about their trading permits. The operation forms part of the city's efforts to implement bylaws that have been in place for years but not always enforced. Officials say they're not trying to push anyone out but rather to create an environment that's safe, fair, and properly managed for everyone. They also mentioned that formal traders who pay for permits and follow the rules have complained about losing business to those who don't. Still, not everyone agrees with how things were handled. Some of the informal traders say the operation was sudden and heavy-handed. A few claim they've been trying to apply for trading permits for months, but the process is slow and complicated. Others argue that they were given no warning before officials arrived and started seizing goods. Several community activists have raised concerns about whether enough support or alternative spaces are being provided for these small traders who rely on their daily sales to survive. One woman who's been selling clothes in the inner city for years said she understands the need for order, but felt that the authorities should have given people time to relocate or regularize their businesses. Another trader mentioned that even though he has a permit, he still got caught up in the operation because his stand was slightly outside the marked trading zone. These kinds of stories have sparked debate about whether the city's approach is fair or too harsh on low-income vendors. The Gauteng provincial government, on the other hand, has defended the crackdown. They say it's not just about permits, it's also about safety, traffic flow, and urban renewal. City officials have pointed out that unregulated trading can lead to sanitation problems, increased litter, and even higher crime in some areas. They believe that these operations will help make urban areas cleaner and more secure while protecting legitimate traders and consumers alike. Many residents seem to support the effort, saying it's refreshing to see authorities actually enforcing the law. Some commuters have commented that they can finally walk freely on certain streets that were previously overcrowded with stalls. Others, however, say that while the city is right to enforce the law, it needs to find a more humane and balanced way to manage informal traders who are simply trying to make a living. As the cleanup continues, officials have promised to engage more with communities and trader associations to find long-term solutions. They've also mentioned that more designated trading areas will be made available, but only for those who follow proper procedures. The Department of Economic Development is expected to review the current permit system to make it easier and more transparent. It's also worth noting that this isn't the first time Gauteng has seen this kind of operation. Over the past few years, similar initiatives have taken place in different cities, often sparking both praise and criticism. What makes this round stand out is the involvement of community wardens, ordinary citizens who have been trained to help enforce bylaws and assist local authorities. Their presence added an extra layer of visibility and accountability to the process, although it also raised questions about the role of wardens in such sensitive operations. Now, whether you agree with the method or not, this kind of enforcement highlights one of South Africa's ongoing challenges, finding the right balance between regulation and livelihood. Informal trading is a vital part of the local economy, especially for people who can't find formal jobs. At the same time, the city must maintain order, cleanliness, and safety for everyone. It's a tough balancing act, and one that will need cooperation between authorities, traders, and the public to get right. Before we wrap up, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Your support really helps us continue bringing you the latest verified news from across South Africa. Remember to watch till the end of each report so you can always check the sources and make your own judgment. And on a lighter note, if you happen to be walking through Johannesburg during one of these raids, you might have thought you were watching an episode of a reality show. Traders packing up in a hurry, officials waving papers, and wardens trying to keep order. It almost looked like a marketplace version of a soap opera. Maybe next time, they'll bring popcorn so we can all watch calmly while the city gets a makeover. All images used in this report are for illustration purposes only. Sources: SABC News, Eyewitness News, The Citizen, Times Live, Gauteng Provincial Government Press Statement.